Hi, I'm Rashed AlDhaen.
And I'm Ahmed Zainal. Together we are the XO Project, and you're watching The Cult. For myself, I started a long time ago, before I had white hair. I was a little teenager, 15 years old. My friend gave me a CD with pirated software, Fruity Loops. I still use it to this day. Obviously, I pay for it now. I don't pirate software, kids. And I started as a music producer. I started DJing at a few parties. Since I was a kid, I was always influenced by these electronic artists in the charts, like Sash, Baby D, all those hits that happened in the 90s. The Prodigy, especially heavily influenced by them. As I went into university, I got exposed to a lot more music, especially in electronics. Edinburgh is where I studied, and they had a big, varied music scene, so my taste started to go all over the place. And recently, I got into live music performance, which is the performance that we did for The Cult. For that, I joined up with a group of people. We called ourselves the XO Project. Rashed is one of them. And we specialized in doing an improvised music performance where we don't plan for anything, any part of the music, other than the fact that we wire our equipment in the same way. But whatever music that comes up is something that we've never heard before, the audience has never heard before, and unless it's recorded, no one will ever hear again.
When I started back in 2015, that's when I started becoming more serious about producing electronic music. Before that, I used to be a guitarist, played since back in 2008. My interest in electronic music started when I went to university. Before then, I always thought that electronic music wasn't actual music.
How dare you?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Well, that was my genuine thought, though. So in university I met some people, and my first exposure actually to electronic music was in a club in Liverpool. And there was something about, that club in specific, with the sound system, the atmosphere, the people there. Just the general vibe of the place that, made me gravitate more towards, electronic music. And it was ever since then, I've been, just like hooked on electronic music.
What we do specifically, especially for the XO Project, is electronic live music performance, where we have a bunch of noise-making machines, drum machines, synths, bassline synthesizers, samplers, basically names for things that make a lot of desirable sounds, and we put them together to create music on the fly.
The XO started with, it was actually Ahmed's idea. When he first came up to me, he told me about performing a live electronic set. But what really captured my interest was that he said that he wanted to be 100% improvisational. And at first I was very against the idea. I thought there was no way you can do a live electronic improvisation set, just because you have so many things that you can manipulate, and a
lot of things can go wrong.
Exactly. Yeah. So my argument was that even with the most skilled jazz musicians, it takes years to perfect the art of going on stage and just improvising and coming up with something that's actually good. But for me, I found it to be a really challenging quest, and I was happy to tag along. And I'm glad actually I did it with Ahmed, to be honest, because it really did push, my boundaries and helped me a lot with coming up with new ideas on the spot, actually, which helped my production.
Mainly my main objective was to put all of us out of our comfort zone. Because if you sit and you plan and you go and you just push the buttons in the right order, there's no difference between what we're doing and what a DJ would be doing, or other live performers are doing. So what I wanted to do is to try and, because we want to set ourselves apart from everybody else.
Oh, that'd be me for sure.
Khasi. Bro, look at the beard. I look like a bartender.
He actually makes really good drinks, by the way.
Yeah.
He's a really. What do I name the
XO.
bar? The XO Cognac.
XO Cognac Shack. Well, my wife would kill me, so not me.
Well, I hope I never be put in that kind of situation, to be honest, man. Just be awkward, I guess.
Him, basically. I'm a good guy.
I would never do that, no.
You're mysterious,
No,
though. I have
never
no idea
fake
what you
like
do
that.
for a living, where you live. That's a lie.
I'm a bartender. I own a bar called the XO. I'm Rashed AlDhaen.
I'm Ahmed Zainal. We are the XO Project. Thank you for watching The Cult. You can follow us on SoundCloud, Instagram, Mixcloud, wherever. Like, subscribe,
Oh,
click that button.
thank you.
Great, thank you.